So HBAR is getting attention after a surprise offer. We're going to talk about what that is in this video and what it could mean for the token going forward. So let's jump into it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on X as well if you're watching over there. And let's get into it here. So there was a partnership offer from this surprise altcoin. And obviously this is an HBAR video, so it was HBAR. But Tesla CEO Elon Musk takes a more active role in the new US government administration alongside Donald Trump. We know that he's been really active in DOGE or Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency. And he come out and he said that he's in talks to use blockchain to track federal spending, protect data, facilitate payments, and manage buildings and such. HBAR could do that. HBAR announced via a tweet or a post on X that it wants to integrate its blockchain into Doge. So they offered to integrate their blockchain, and they said tracking U.S. government spending with blockchain is probably simpler when the fees of the blockchain you use are pegged to U.S. dollars. Why overcomplicate things? Hedera provides exactly that. So there's the offer. Will he take them up on it? Who really knows? But again, there's talks, right? Obviously, they are going to explore options. Elon Musk has a ton of ideas, and we know that they are digging into some, very hidden things that were going on in the U.S. government, and particularly in the USAID. They're basically uncovering a ton of things that the U.S. was paying for behind a lot of people's backs. They didn't really know that this was going on. ADA founder Charles Hoskinson has also offered to help Musk with his plan to use blockchain to improve government efficiency. He's a great fit for Cardano. So there's a number of different blockchains that I'm sure he is considering. However, Hedera makes a ton of sense. It's currently facing right now some downward pressure, and this is not specific to HBAR. This is more along the lines of the overall market, right? The instability in the market as of right now, but Hedera is actually weathering this fairly good. The global market is in turmoil, and the platform's major developments is what we're really looking at in order to kind of visualize where the future's headed, because Hedera is making a ton of moves, right? They're positioning a higher move is imminent, or a higher move could be imminent here. And there's a ton of analysts that are taking a look at the charts and the technicals. I'm gonna get rid of some of these ads here. Sorry about that, guys. So there's a ton of speculation and analysts that are jumping in saying how bullish they are on HBAR, and a higher move is imminent. And we know that HBAR is one of those tokens where they're US based. So could they be used in a strategic digital asset reserve? It's possible. Is the government buying HBAR? I don't really know. However, they seem to be buying a lot of US-based digital currencies, so it is very possible. I know that HBAR is moved up significantly since the last at least 6 months or so. We had a pretty drastic move down. We hit about 4 cents or so on the HBAR price, and back up again. We are still rocking in the 20s. So it could even reach the 90-cent mark, says some of these analysts that are coming out in support of HBAR. So Rect Capital. I follow Rect Capital fairly closely. I follow them on X. You should go over actually follow them too. Very, very insightful. They showed the RSI is showing overbought signs. So we also saw this in 2021, the same technical setup. It has pulled back to a specific area marked in the orange circle within the graph. So we can see that right here. This is that orange circle that he's talking about. This is the same technical setup that we saw back in 2021. Does this look familiar right here? It looks very, very similar to me. So what went on here? Well, back in 2021, it sparked a significant bullish rally. The same level as in 2021, and the same thing looks like it's happening now. So he's predicting that there could be a potential repeat of the previous rally, driving the token's price even higher. So that would be really nice to see. I think really Hedera, like I always said, HBAR has a ton of potential. And this is going to be one of the biggest. It's going to eventually hit top 10, no doubt about it. I really do believe that. This is just my opinion. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. But for me, I'm very, very bullish on HBAR. I think it's going to do very, very good. This cycle, for example, a lot of people have been talking about the dinosaur altcoins. And when we talk about dinosaur altcoins, we're talking about, ADA, HBAR, XRP, XLM, a lot of those older tokens that are now getting some love again. And Hedera has announced its first ever HederaCon taking place on February 25th at the Arch in Denver, Colorado. So this is going to be, I believe this is a hackathon type scenario. So there's going to be some more things kind of, or HederaCon. I don't know if it's a hackathon or if it's, I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me, but it's definitely a Hedera based event, and it's going to bring some more eyes to them. And they've been doing this a lot, right? They've been out there promoting, they've been making partnerships, they've been making connections, networking, and bringing in a ton of new partnerships into the ecosystem. So let's take a look at the chart here really quickly. So we can see here down about 22% in the last 7 days. So this is providing, honestly, in my opinion, some pretty decent entry points. That's just my opinion. However, the market has been fairly volatile, but long-term Hedera, if you have a long-term outlook, this could potentially be some sort of a second chance to grab some a little bit lower. We can tell, go back about the last month or so. We were up into 39, almost 40 cent range, and back down to 24 cents. That's almost almost a 2x, right? So HBAR definitely looking good. Definitely in my portfolio, and I am keeping it there until we see some moonage. I'm not one of those people that are to the moon or anything like that, but I think it's definitely going to be a very big gainer in my opinion. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. Just want to thank you so much for tuning in. This is your HBAR update, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.